My grandmother found a personal letter I had accidentally left in her spare room in Oregon. I was there for a break with my mom and sister, all of us together, alone for the first time since finally getting my father out of our lives, who was an abusive man. And there was a lot of talking, but none of it was about him, because we didn't want that for once. But when the main thing happening between the four of you can't be vocalized, you spend a lot of time thinking about it to yourself. Or in my case, you write it down on a piece of paper and then you forget about it. In this case, the letter was a reevaluation of life and how, in the wake of what happened to us, I didn't want to spend a day without any of them if I could help it. So my grandma finds it, this deeply personal thing. I found out they had all read it together after I was back in New York, and my mom and my sister called me to talk about it, which was bold of them. I think the initial reaction to hearing about someone reading your journal is, that's private. And maybe I would have felt that way younger. But in that moment, I was just crying with them as they reiterated they didn't want to spend a day without me either if they could help it. 5 whole days together, in the same room, and 3,000 miles away, we were having the conversation that needed to happen. This short story is a very personal story to me, told in the truest version of fiction as I could stand to expose, using real dialogue from a conversation between me and my sister. It's like showing people your journal. Your first reaction is that you should keep it to yourself. But just like that experience with the letter, the only thing I can ask for is that my family see it and say, I was feeling the same thing.